when my AMI was delivered, it was missing one of the Chevron logos on the front panel. So I decided to 3D print some with the orange colour background. So I put it into TurboCAD Mac Pro and drew them up from outlines that I traced. So that's the base for it, and then I did a top piece for the alternative colour, a raised portion. I drew it up in two parts, the base and then the raised portion, then joined them together to make one solid. Then that was exported as an STL file. That's what it would look like. I exported it into Cura, which is a slicer which produces G-code that I can use in my 3D printer. So that would take 1 hour 11 minutes to print. This is my FL Sun 3D printer. It's just producing a single line round the outside just to prime the nozzle, then it goes and starts to print the actual part itself. And as I said, it takes 1 hour 11 minutes to do the entire print for one of these. I'm using an orange coloured PLA Plus filament, slightly stronger than standard PLA, prints very nicely. This is just doing some finishing passes on the top to produce a nice smooth surface. Just about finished. I'm just finishing the finish pass. And there we have it finished. I just need to peel that off the platen. While it was still warm off the platen, I was able to produce a slight curve to match the front panel of the AMI. Makes it easier to glue on, get better contact. Then need to mask up for the raised portion. You cut out the masking and paint it with some matte black paint. Just give it a light coat to start with, just a misting, making sure you get the edges. You don't want too much on for your first coat. And to speed things up, use the hot air gun to dry it off a bit. It really speeds things up. Try not to heat it up too much or you'll take the bend out that you put in earlier. Then once it's dry, unmask it. That's the finished item. And then I glued them onto the front of the AMI. That looks better. I also printed off small inserts that will go in the steering wheel of the AMI. There are recesses in there, these little inserts push straight in. I glued those in as well. I got the STL files for those ones from Thingiverse on the internet.